Can I be really honest with you and admit something to you that I probably shouldn't admit? Context, I live in a very safe area. I have very good home security. I have very good insurance. I also have a very good home safe. So at all times, the cash that I have in my home is really, really safe. However, when I went on holiday earlier this year, I was playing around with money and for some reason, I didn't put my money back in the safe. And I also left the safe open for my entire holiday. Bestie, I literally could have been robbed blind. Like, there was so much money there, which is why I find, because I'm so absent-minded, it's the reason why I find cash consolidation so important. For me, when I get more than £100 in any envelope, I do like to swap that money out, put it into the bank so that I can get interest on it, but I also put a placeholder into that cash envelope so I know where I am at all times. So cash consolidation is a monthly thing for me. It is super important because it helps me feel safe because I am an absolute dumb bestie. So in today's video, we're going to be consolidating quite a fair bit of cash. We're going to be going through all of my binders and pulling out all the money, counting out what I've got and removing everything that is more than £100 and replacing it with prop notes. I've also got a wonderful thing to share with you. So if you are not a patron, you won't know this, but on a Patreon live, we managed to completely fully fund my 4K binder. So she is completed, she is done. So we need to remove the last remaining bits of money from her because she's done. And I don't know what to do with her now that she's done, but yeah, she is done. So there's a lot of money going back to the bank this week. At the end of today's video, we're going to be stuffing all that money digitally using Monzo pots, and I'll tell you more about that when we get to that point of the video. So until then, bestie, I think we should go and get budgeting. Okay, here I am. I'm just here by myself and I'm ready to get consolidating. I've got a cash tray here and the vibes with the purple and the green. I am very much enjoying this spooky season. I've also got a couple of placeholders and they are quite low. I've only got 200s, a 250, some really old designs. Hopefully I get to use some big ones today, but you never know. I'm just gonna put these off to the side and try and use them as and when I can. And let's get cracking with the first binder. So first of all, we've got this one and we only really look at the first two. So in car maintenance, I should have 275 and I can already see, bestie, that I've got a 250 placeholder in there. So I think this one's perfect. I don't really need to do anything with that one, which is glorious. We've also got water here, which is 210. So I should be able to get another 200 in there. So look at this. So we've got 100 and then 20, 40, 60, 80, 110. So I'm going to swap this out and get a placeholder for this. So let's put that there. Let's get a placeholder here. Let's do an old one actually. And then this 10, hopefully I can swap for a 10. Actually I can. Cool. So that's a 10 in there. So this one is done. Perfect, bestie. In the rest of this binder, I've just got my weekly sort of stuff and then nothing for back to bank yet. So we'll probably come back to this, but for now, this one is done, bestie. Moving into this binder, there's usually a fair bit to do. So Floaty has 20, Save Doku has 30, and these are pretty much a stayed since last time we did it. Tattoo is looking cute, but I think there's only, yeah, there's 45 in there, so not really anything we can do. If I had a fiver more, that would be 500. But I don't have a spare fiver, annoyingly. So just gonna leave that as it is. Fortune card is very new, so I wouldn't expect anything. So yeah, we've got that, so we can swap that up into a 40 there, but we literally have pulled what, 3 cards with this so far. So considering we've done so little and we've saved so much already, not too shabby. Now Save 6000 has had quite a lot happen to it recently. There's loads of pound coins in the bottom. I am going to leave them in. So we've got 500, 600, 700 already in the bank. So let's see what else we can do. Let's just filter through all of this. There's a lot of 5, so at least we can get some 5s to the bank first. So let's see. So already got 700. So 20, 40, 60, 80, 1, 10, 20, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. So 160. So I know that this is 700. If I add 50 to it, so 1, 2, 3, 40, 50. So hold on, let me do this again. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 40, 50. So if I do 50 here, and this 700, I can get a 750 placeholder. Here she is, she's an absolute beaut. And then I might be able to get another 100. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 1. Yeah, lovely. So I can get 100 back. So that's 850 plus a 10. Brilliant. So I'll stuff that. That's good. So 850, 860 already in the 6K challenge. Wow. Okay, and then the 2K challenge, you'll see over the next couple of weeks, I have been sort of tickling with that one and getting a little bit more in. So we've already got a 1,000 placeholder and a 500 placeholder. So let's just sort this money out here. Geez, there is quite a lot. This feels like nearly done. Blimey. Okay, so let's go with this one. So we've got 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 60, 83, 20, 30, 40, 45, 50. So 350. Let me double check that. 2, 4, 6, 8, 1, 2, 4, 6, 8, 2, 2, 4, 6, 8, 3, 20, 30, 40, 45, 50. 350. I think I can put all of that in. I've got 100 and a 250. So I think I'm going to put all of that away. So 350. Geez, that's surprising, isn't it? 350. So that means we've now got 1,500, 750, 850, 1,850. So it's 150 away. 4, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Yeah, 1,850. Wow. Okay, so we've already demolished this binder. So now we need to move over to something really, really special, bestie. So if you are a patron, you will know that a couple of weeks ago, we actually finished this challenge and she's done. I've dipped into her and I've taken all of the coins out, ready for the penny challenge this month. But yeah, I think it's time to sort of take the whole thing out and make sure it adds up to 4K. So about to give myself a load of placeholders doing this as well. So I'm just going to put placeholders here and money here, just to make sure that it all adds up. Geez, it's wild how I didn't really anticipate this being as quick as it actually was, because it just sort of flew by. I can't even remember when I started this one, but yeah, like 4K challenge is basically done, bestie. Like I've just been adding to it little bit by little bit as often as I like every week, just as often as I possibly can. And I know not everybody's going to be able to add to it as fast as I have, but it's just so achievable and so doable. Whether it takes you 1 year, 2 year, 8 years, to have £4,000 is quite a big deal, I reckon, at least. So yeah, so obviously each envelope added up to random amounts, and I just chucked, look at that placeholder, and I just chucked it all in. So yeah, that is now empty. So let's quickly add up these placeholders. So we should have had 2,500, 2,500, 6, 7, 8, 9, 3,000, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we should have 3,600 already. Yeah. Let's count that again. 2, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 3,000. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that's 3,600. So this here should be 400. So let's do it. 2, 4, 6, 8, 1, 2, 4, 6, 8, 2, 2, 4, 6, 8, 3, 20, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 395, 400. So wow. So we're adding 400 in, and that makes 4K, and it's done. Like I find it hard to be like, oh wow, because it is incredible. But what I'm more excited about is having all of these placeholders available. So this binder is now done and dusted. Not really sure what to do with it. I might frame it, who knows? Like, it's such an achievement to have that done. And this was like one of my first steps for me to get my home, and she's helped me get there. We have sort of moved on and we're moving over to the 4.5K challenge. But yeah, let's have a look at that one next, because she's done me an incredible job, and I am so thankful to her because she's a beaut, bestie. So the last binder here is my 4.5K binder. She is big, she is bouncy. You're gonna see her getting stuffed over the coming weeks on the shorts on Saturdays actually. So in this Save 100, we've got £15 in notes. So I'm not really gonna touch it. We could do a £20 note, but I like to have the coins in here because they become really, really useful. The Save 200 challenge here has £15, so she's gonna stay as she is. Now obviously I just started these, so they are really, really young and new. We've got the milestone challenge. This is the 250 challenge in mint. We still have some available, I believe, actually. I think some green and some blue. Not much has happened here, but I will swap those 2 5s for a 10 and keep the coins in because super useful. Say 300. For me it's yellow. Who knows what color it's going to be for you. So we've got 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. I'm going to take these 5s out, swap it for a 20. I don't think we're going to be getting any sort of placeholders in here yet, just because it's very, very new. We've got 20, 40, 45, no, 10, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. So 40 here. I'm gonna get 2 20s here, 2 20s, and put them in here. And then we've got the Save 500. We're gonna start getting some serious money now because they're big rolls every week. So we've got 20, 40, 50, 65, which is awesome. We're gonna take a 20 for that. So beautiful. Not many coins in this one actually. And then we've got the Save 1K. She looks a bit beefy actually. So let's check her out, see what she's doing. 20, 30, 40, 50, 55, 60, 65. So I'm gonna do 10, 20, 30, 40. So 2 20s. Make that 65. So far it's so new that we haven't got any placeholders in, but we might get some placeholders into this one because I know over the next coming weeks you're going to see some big rolls here. So okay, we've already got a placeholder in her. So we've got 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. So that's 100. Then we've got 20, 40, 60, 80, 200, and 10, 20, 10, 20, 30, 35, 40. So 240. Let's go and get 2 20s in. And this, let's just double check that this is for 200. 2, 4, 6, 8, 1, 2, 4, 6, 8, 2. Let's put that away. And let's get 2 placeholders. I'm gonna try and go for, I'll just get 2 old ones. With a pound signed on. So that looks cute. So 340 in there already. That's not bad at all, bestie. I think I've had bigger cash consolidations, and like it's cool when they're not big, especially when the challenges are new, bestie. So yeah, looking good. She's getting puffy. This binder's going to be wrecked by the time I've done with it. Although, to be honest, the last one wasn't actually that wrecked. Once you actually take the coins in and make them less heavy, they're okay. I think there's more damage to the actual cash envelopes, but what a lovely spectrum we've got there. But anyway, let's get the calculator out. So we added £100 to water, £150 to the 6k challenge, £350 to the 2k challenge, £400 which completed the 4k challenge, and then we just done £200 to the 4.5k challenge. So I should have £1,200 here. So let's count this out and see what we got. So we've got 2, 4, 6, 8, 1, 2, 4, 6, 8, 2, 2, 4, 6, 8, 3, 2, 4, 6, 8, 4, 2, 4, 6, 8, 5, 2, 4, 6, 8, 6, 2, 4, 6, 8, 7, 2, 4, 6, 8, 8, 2, 4, 6. So 860 plus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. So 220. And then 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100. 5, 10, 15, 20. 1,200. So that's what's going into the bank. So I need a couple of bits. Number one, I need my back-to-bank bag. It's not actually going back to a bank. I actually take this to the post office and they put it in my bank for me. It's an instant transfer, and it means that I can go to the one that's in my village rather than going to the next town over. So it's really, really useful. Definitely utilize the post office and give the post office workers lots of love, because a lot of them, most of them, are really, really nice. So £1,200 is going into my bank, and then once that's happened, I will go ahead and I'll stuff that into Monzo. So I will see you probably in my studio, where we're going to go ahead and put this in my Monzo pots. Hi Bestie, how's it going? I'm in the studio. Don't mind the printers, they're always on. We're all right. So in this part of the video, what we are doing is we're digitally cash stuffing all of my sinking funds. So I've got £1,200 that I need to redistribute to just make sure that they're in the right pots. The bank account that I use is Monzo, and there is a link down below. I don't want this to be an ad, so I'm not going to tell you about it or anything like that. However, if you do sign up, you'll get a £5, and so will I. That's all I'll tell you, but have a look at the T's and C's, see if it's the right thing for you. Okay, so just setting this up, screen recording it now, and here we are. So as you can see in Monzo, I've got that £1,200. Hopefully I've blurred out my bank details, and we need to go ahead and redistribute that money and put it all about. So first of all, let's go over to my pots here. So they've kind of done something new where they've moved them around. So we've got savings and investments at the bottom, because those are the ones that are accruing interest. But let's go in, and first of all we'll do water, and we're stuffing £100 into there. And interestingly, we've just had a bill, and it's £198. So I've got the £200 ready to pay the bill. So I'm going to go ahead and do that later on today. Then we did 6k challenge, which was 150, and I think that's in the investments. No, it's not. See, I've got a new one here, 200 envelope challenge, 6k, here it is. So we're adding 150 into that, which should make it 850. Oh, I'm not withdrawing. Hold on. Add money. 150. Add 150, which should make it 850, which is what it is. Perfect. So 2k challenge is next. We're adding 350 into that, I believe. Yeah, 350. Add 350. That makes it 1850. Then the 4k challenge, I believe, is in a interest pot. Yes, it is. So it's got 3.75% interest on it, so it's accruing interest. We're going to add in £400, which should be all of it. There you go. Congratulations, you've reached your 4,000 goal. Congratulations, you reached your 4,000 goal for the 4k challenge. So it's gaining interest. I'm probably going to leave it in there while it accrues interest. So that's all good and good. The last one we need to do is the 4.5k challenge, which we added £200 into. So £200, add to pot, and that makes it 300, which is exactly what we're looking for. So 0 left in Monzo. So let's do a quick tour of all of my pots. So car maintenance is £250. I'm thinking of getting like a service, so I might do that. We've got water with £200 in, which I am going to withdraw all of that to pay the water bill. That's exactly what it's there for. Floaty is what it is. Tattoo is what it is. 2K1850. This is what I was talking about, referral bonuses. So when you join Monzo, under my link in the description, you'll get a £5 and so do I. I've already claimed £100 of it so far, but it comes in dribs and drabs. So I just hold it in there until I want to do something with it. Next is ads, which I'll talk to you about at the end of the year. Maybe next week actually. That's what Jake owes me. 6K challenge, we're at 850, which is great already. It's hard to swipe. 4.5K challenge is 300. And then if we go over to my savings and investments pot, so we've got the emergency fund here, which has 5948. I stopped at like 5800, hoping that it's just going to get to 6K just through interest, which it does. It does really, really well. Simon and Gracie fund, I'm probably going to have to work on that again and do another 500 into that, because with Jake in Australia, I can't rely on him for £500. So I'm probably going to start working on that next year. And the 4K challenge is done and dusted. So you'll see here that I've got £10 in the 200 envelope challenge. It's because when you make some saving pots, especially ones that have quite good interest, this has 4.3%, you have to put a tenner in there. So I put a tenner in there just from my normal bank account, so that's in there now waiting, so I can start the 10 envelope and do that, but I'm going to leave it till next year. So that's just going to stay in there, get a bit of interest, and when it's time to start using it, it'll be time to start using it. But if you look at it, this little thing here, it's got a icon of the 200 envelope challenge, and if you have a look in my videos in the description, you can download that for free. So there's a link for that. So that's that all done and dusted. Let me just stop recording. Yeah, thanks for taking a tour of my Monzo pots with me. Yeah, cool. See you in a bit. Hi guys, and all my eyes, thank you so much for getting through to the end of the video. You know I love it when you get through to the end of the video. Please give this video some love, make sure you like, comment, share and subscribe, and if you are going to comment, please use this emoji. What did you think of today's video? I mean, I know consolidations aren't necessarily a massive amount of fun. However, actually they are a lot of fun. They really, really are. How often do you consolidate? I mean, for me, it has to be a monthly thing, but I do recognize that I am cash stuffing more than a normal person would. It is quite excessive sometimes, just because I've been really, really blessed by you guys and non-binary pals over on Etsy recently, but I do know that it will return to normal levels soon. So yeah, I do cash stuff and consolidate a lot more often, but I do want to keep making sure that I consolidate very often. But yeah, Bestie, how often do you consolidate? Do you even consolidate at all? I would love to know. Please let me know down in the comments down below. Thank you so much for getting here, but an extra special thank you to the channel members and the patrons who make all of this possible. I truly mean it when I say without you, I would not be here. Patrons get exclusive content, sneak peeks and significant discounts off my Etsy store, so if you'd like to join them and support me over on Patreon, please take a look at the link in the description. You will not regret it, Bestie. That's all we have for this month's consolidation, and I would love to see you on next month's cash consolidation. But until then, I would like you to have a wonderful day, have a wonderful week, and have a wonderful budget. Always remember, don't trust Ira. And Bestie, I will see you in the next one. Thank you so much for watching. Bye bye.